Hello, FC Mobile community. Welcome back to FC Mobile Live. We're here, another episode on this wonderful July day. Tack, how you feeling today?
Feeling great. Happy to be here. Hey everyone, how's it going? Good to be around everyone. What a nice community we have. How's it going? Love to see the chat. Woo, we have news today, Antoine. But before let's get to our traditional yapping session. We will be real quick, and we'll be right away showing the new content coming up to our dear FC Mobile. As we all know, you've read the title. We're releasing After Daybreak, the second stage of Ragnarok, Thursday UTC. Before we do that, how are you guys enjoying Ragnarok? Please tell us if you're having fun. How's enjoying either Ginola in your lineups or facing Ginolas in division rivals, and also tell us how many shards do you had? Because I'm trying to get the Carlos Alberto, but I might need to settle for Garrincha, Antoine.
Yeah, I mean, I think the major storyline that I'm feeling in this event is that it's a lot of great players, a lot of week-to-week excitement, but around that 3K gem pack, can we just talk about seeing the German flag and then the center back show up in the walkout? And I just want to know in chat if that's something you've seen a lot of recently, because I know I have, and I know I've seen it on the community channel. So just know that I think for a lot of us are seeing that same center back, Germany, but it's been a fun event so far. I've personally had a lot of fun. It seems like the community as well is having a good time, and we have some exciting players obviously coming out for After Daybreak, a brand new chapter, new shards obviously, and just a lot of interesting info. I mean, I haven't really added anyone yet from the event, but I do have my eyes on that Ginola. I have to upgrade my striker position, so I've just seen some really good reviews there. But I always like to see as well, Tack, is how many shards do people have right now for Ragnarok Mighty Winter? So like the blue shards. Drop in chat how many you got. I'm going to flex and say I'm at 1,400. I'm sitting pretty good. I'm close to that 1,500. I've been playing a lot. I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
But I'm sure there's people in chat with more.
Oh, absolutely. I have 1,200 more or less, and the dream of the Carlos Alberto is getting further and further away. See, almost 1,500 here for Arian. Shout out, Arian. Oh yeah, there we go.
Let's see, 2,200, 5,000. Jeez. That's pretty good.
We're still here with 46. Hey, you got this. Let's see if it in After Daybreak you can accumulate a little bit more. Maybe already spent it. Maybe you got Ginola there.
I mean, it was funny seeing everyone every week, like week 2 being like, is this the week when Ginola comes out? Is it the week when Nedved, Bergkamp? Just because those are the players like on the splash screen. So you're thinking, what is the week? And then finally, week 3, we get them. And I've just been seeing that 111 looking really good for striker, at least for Ginola. But we do have some new striker items in After Daybreak as well. A powerful 111 that we want to check out in a bit. But I'm also seeing people dropping that German flag in chat with center back, which definitely gets a laugh out of me. And I feel like when we did this live stream a couple weeks ago and I did the 3K gem pack, I'm pretty sure that's the player I got. So if you go back and check that old live stream, that was just a preview of like, here's your 3K gem packs to come.
The only time you pull, like a 105 out of this in the live streams, right?
Exactly. I mean, I got really lucky in previous ones, so it was about time that I got a lesser one. But speaking of German players, German clubs, I guess, it's kind of a nice segue into a small announcement we wanted to make here, but exciting that FCM TV will be hosting the Bayern Munich versus Tottenham Hotspur friendly match on August 7th, where you can watch it live in FCM TV. So just a little banner here to give you the details. It's at 4:30 p.m. UTC. You can actually watch the game in FCM TV. So if you remember the MLS games you could watch. It's a similar concept. You'll come in, watch, and get gems. So a lot of interesting connections, even though it's a friendly match tack. Players who have played for both Bayern and Spurs, hopefully
Absolutely.
playing in some match. And it's also a tune-up before the Premier League season and the Bundesliga season start in the coming weeks in August. So should be a fun match to watch. And it's an FCM TV.
Absolutely. You can also tune in later if you didn't have time to watch it live, to watch the highlights, also get some rewards there. I love to see real, football in our game. It's expands, the ways that we interact with football, because at the end of the day, we're all football fans here.
Exactly. So it's just fun to see more of these matches being added into FCM TV. And I'm sure we'll talk about it later, just the Premier League Summer Series also going on. So it's really nice seeing all these real world football moments being added into FC Mobile, and you can get rewards out of it. So it's a nice win-win.
Absolutely. We're already seeing the stop the yap comments coming in.
Yeah.
And I think we're ready to go. Right, Antoine? Let's dive into the content that it's
we got to do it
this Thursday UTC, right?
Let's bring that player banner up. I feel like that's always the big excitement, and we just got to showcase who's coming into week 1 of Ragnarok After Daybreak. If you guessed the 111 center mid Fabregas and the 110 Fellaini, and then the 111 Ferdinand. I saw a lot of people guessing it was maybe Bobby Moore or someone else, but here are the top players. Tak, who stands out for you here?
I'm really curious to see Haaland's and Bellingham stats. Big hopes there to see, like some cheap beasts like Udoji, maybe even Saka. We'll all take a closer look at their attributes later on. And not everyone is here. We have one big star that's not in this player banner that we're going to show in just a while.
We do like to leave one for the stream where we go into the build and actually showcase who it is. I think people will be excited to see him. He's had a lot of featuring lately, but he's going to get a
give people what they want, right, Antoine?
You know it. People were asking. They're like, wait, he's Scandinavian. This event is Ragnarok. Where is he? He just came out a few weeks ago. Who could that be?
Right? Absolutely.
Exactly. But looking as well, some new transfers. So Dean Huijsen going to Real Madrid in here with his new 110 center back item. And then Delap going to Chelsea with a 108. So just wanted to highlight those guys, which is interesting to see in this summer period. Players are changing teams, and it's always fun on FC Mobile to see when are they going to get their new player items. So we get a little sneak preview at a couple of those.
Yeah, it was exciting to see these new transfers.
Exactly. So I'm seeing a lot of people in chat making some good predictions and also dropping dub here on some of the players. I'm going to get the build ready so we can dive into the chapter as well as some of the other players who are not showing on this banner. So without further ado, I think we can cast to the build here and get started. All right, so Ragnarok, After Daybreak. We had those previous chapters there for Mighty Winter. Now we're into After Daybreak, and it's none other than Cole Palmer here, who actually made his debut in the event last week, but he is going to be guiding you through here through Molnir, where you're going to be completing some skill games and some matches to get progress, and after which you can choose how you get that progress. So whether you want to play a few matches, skill games, your call, you come in here and you can get some After Daybreak tokens. Another little note is that you do get some extra reward when your progress reaches 200. So heads up there. And then very similar to the previous chapters, there'll be different weekly paths to go through where you're essentially rebuilding your homeland. We start here with, I'm gonna butcher it, Niflheim.
I'll try it, Antoine. Very good. I think that was perfect.
Yeah. And then it's very similar. You're going to be going through and getting Ragnarok tokens as well as After Daybreak shards. So these are different than Mighty Winter shards. And we'll go into a little bit more detail on that shortly. So similar setup here. And then you get yourself a Mascherano, some more shards as well. All right, Tack, lead us into the rewards section.
Okay, you're going to get your Ragnarok tokens, and the way it works is very similar to the first reward chapters that we saw in Mighty Winter, but there's one big change that I'll talk about it in just a little while. One small change is that instead of going from outer circle to inner circle, you start from inner circle and go to outer circle. And as you guys are used to, you claim rewards by spending your tokens on the way to the very last node there. So you can see it's Masqueranos, Shards, players, coins, gems. It's a variety of rewards there. And if you can tap on that question mark there, there's one big change that we are implementing. We heard the feedback about the leftover token, so now there's a way for you to spend your leftover Ragnarok tokens. You will get one random reward out of this option seen on screen. So Mascherano, more shards, coins, gems, training transfer items by spending 200 of your tokens, and this refreshes every day. Okay, so we know that many players already know, oh, I completed the rewards, I don't have anything to do, so this will be a way for you to at least spend the leftover tokens there. Yeah, so thank you for sharing the feedback. Yeah, it's great to see, you know, community feedback being implemented here.
And then heading into the gallery section here, this is where you're going to use the shards and Tack. As we were saying, After Daybreak has a different shard system, so you're going to be earning those in the rewards or even the players that you're getting that have the After Daybreak player items. And then you're going to bring them here. And lo and behold, this is the full week 4 player list. There's some heavy hitters in here.
Oh, absolutely. Mr. Zlatan Ibrahimovic was not in the player banner, but he is here headlining the gallery player options.
So these are 1,500 shards for the 111s. Holland is 1,250, Musiala 1,000. And then we get into Owen and Saka with 650, Fellaini 800, Oysen 800, and then into the 109s it starts to become a little less with 300, but Udoji with a 450. So what do we think, chat, about right away the player items here, and then also just the shard costs? Initial impressions.
Let's open the Ibrahimovic player item because I wanted to show the community one detail about After Daybreak players. At least the 111 ones, as far as I could tell, they do have the diamond skill points there. That means that, you know, spending your rank up items and getting the skill points will actually lead to better attributes in game.
Exactly. So the UTOTS items had them as well.
Yep.
Code Neon had them. So nice to see these coming back.
Bicycle kicks as a trait, 5-star skill moves as was heavily requested.
Let's check out Erling Haaland here. As well, he gets the special skill points. Oh, so that would actually be... Yeah, so 119 pace, 130 shooting, and the physicality at 126 with 136 strength. It'd be very tough to get off the ball.
Very similar to the Ibrahimovic player item.
They are.
In terms of, you know, height, physicals. They have, you know, one is left-footed, other's right-footed. Haaland might have the edge there in the physicality.
And then another very physical center back in Rio, Ferdinand here. we got to see him play FC Mobile back in June in Thailand, which was pretty surreal to see him play. But he's got the skill points here, 136 defending.
He played really well. Yeah.
He did actually. He was very competent for someone who I don't think had played a lot of FC Mobile before. He held himself
exactly.
Pretty high regard there. And then we'll check out the last of the 111s. Then we're gonna go a little bit more into like the Star Pass and the exchanges. And then we'll come back a little bit later in the show to go through the 110s.
Great as a cam.
And then we have Bellingham here. Full stamina there.
Yeah, never disappoints. Always great as, center mid. Played him as a defensively, offensively. He does everything.
High. So those were the 111s. We're going to come back in a little bit for the 110s, but pretty strong looking week 4 here. These guys are going to be very good. You can see the pose as well on the home screen, which is always great. Let's just get into the Star Pass. New Star Pass here with Bradley Barcola, 114 with red rank. So we'll breeze through these.
Pretty
Just
standard.
to show you where
he's see surprises. But yeah, level 50 there, you can claim Barcola.
Yeah, we'll take a look real quick. He's red ranked, so he does get the skill points, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then otherwise we do have the exchange, which we'll check out. And then before we just get there, again, just want to confirm with everyone that there's 2 different types of shards. So After Daybreak shards, Mighty Winter shards. So make sure you know which is for which, so you don't overload on one and then not able to use on the other. But then Fabregas, 111, center mid. I'm going to try not to show the exchange requirements here. There we go.
Very good.
So Fabregas makes his return to FC Mobile as a hero. The passing, 134. Look at that. That just stands out. And the dribbling as well, 124.
Yeah, amazing passing and dribbling. I think you want him in your midfield as, like a creative output. Someone to unlock the defenses, staying back a little bit. Doesn't have the highest pace of the midfielders, but I think if you know what you're doing there, you can make very good use of him.
You can play Cam and CDM. I'm wondering, chat, how does someone like Fabregas here compare to the Pirlo from Defining Legacies? Or very similar styles, like very much guys that will control the ball, distribute, not maybe the fastest, not the most physical. But if you had to compare Fabregas here to the Pirlo, who do you pick? Drop in chat who you think.
Pirlo, even Kroos and most recent Modric, kind of like fall into this like playmaking archetype.
Yeah, I'm seeing people in chat saying Pirlo would be their choice. I'm curious. Let's go Pirlo, Kroos, Fabregas. Let's see, like, for FC Mobile in game ranking for 111. Where do you guys put all
Looks
three
like
of them?
Pirlo has the clear edge here. He has the hair buff too.
Speaking of hair buff, we'll check out Fellaini shortly.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-star weak foot might be the the deciding factor there.
Yeah. So speaking of Fellaini, he does have a Road to Hero challenge mode coming out where you can get his 108 red ranked by playing 5 matches that were defining within his career. And then also, if you haven't checked it out already, there is Dunga, which has his icon making challenge for a 108 center mid, or CDM actually. So just a heads up there. We'll check out the quests real quick. These will be the same kind of Ragnarok quests where you can get the stadium. And then we'll check out the store offers as well. So if you'll notice here, they're updated to the new After Daybreak ones. I feel like we owe ourselves just a little look at what we get. Just the limited bundle. Here.
Okay, Antoine. Show everyone
swear
that you're one of us. One of us.
I swear, if it's a German flag, center back. Alright, come on. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Marcos Leonardo.
Let's go. Okay.
7.
Okay. One of us, Antoine. One of us.
So I'll take it here. Actually, I've got all of them already here. So just to show you guys. There we go. It wasn't a center back though from Germany.
Yep.
So always
Breath
a nice
of
shout
fresh
there.
air.
Exactly. And then we do have the regular base offers here, and then exchanges with league exchanges, and then yeah, the token, tournament items, etc.
Yeah, the league exchanges were updated with the new After Daybreak player items too.
That's a good shout if you've been saving your league tokens to use there.
Yep.
And then the other thing as well is there's a new week of Zlatan Chronicles coming out. So this is chapter 3 here, which will showcase Zlatan's time in Paris. And you can play all these matches where he's made his presence known in Ligue 1 with a lot of goals, as well as Champions League. I love this. This is a nice little logo here. So just a quick preview, guys.
Nice.
And then that kit.
Yeah. Beautiful kit.
And then I love that quote at the end.
And that quote. Ooh. Wow.
That goes hard. So, chat, what have we thought so far of the Zlatan Chronicles? So, every week there's been new chapters dropping. You can get the different versions of Zlatan, where you can earn the 107, the 108, or the choice of the 110, as well as the Nightmare Mode goalie. What have we thought so far?
Yeah, we know that most of our viewership here are veterans of the game, right? So maybe a 108 won't make a lot of difference. But in terms of like following the storyline, you know, like in the theme, I guess that's are the point. Those are the points that, you know, wanted to check too. We'll clearly understand that this is not an event for someone who's, you know, like at the top tip of the OVR there.
I see a lot of people talking about the kit, that PSG kit there from 2015-16. That is very, very nice.
Yeah. Rewards could be better. Yep, I can see that.
So as we mentioned, we're going to come back to the 110s here just to show off some of those stats. 110 Michael Owen, 136 pace.
I think he's a highlight here. He also comes with the diamond skill points, 136 pace, amazing shooting. He has the speed dribbler trait that has been, you know, like forgotten maybe for a little while. It looks like a, you know, like a very, very good option. 650 shards only.
Yeah, I feel like Owen items play really well. Like they seem to be very agile. If you're a good like stick dribbler, it's really good.
Yep.
Check out Bukayo Saka here. I'm seeing a lot of dubs for Owen, which is great to see.
Yeah, it also surprised me. It was very,
like,
very
oh, this one stood
cost
out.
effective for the shards.
And then Saka here. And then we'll check out Fellaini.
Very
good
cool.
stamina. 3-star skill moves, I think, for a lot of people in the midfield might be a deal breaker, but the physicality and defending, along with some of those traits, and good strength, 139 strength for your center
and
mid.
the height too, I think it plays a lot in your favor to win, you know, like those like goalkeeper distributions, loose balls.
Got power header, high. I think if you can get past the 3-star skill moves, Fellaini's a pretty solid option. I'd be curious, Fellaini versus like Yaya Toure in the midfield, chat. That to me, it feels like a good debate. I think a lot of people will side with Toure, but I'm curious, chat. If you had the choice, who are you picking?
I'm picking Toure. Sorry, Elaine.
Yeah. Seeing some people saying Fellaini, Toure. It seems a little bit of mixture coming through. Okay, now more Toure votes are coming in.
I didn't mean to bias, you know, the survey here, but
no, that's totally fair. I think on the ball, Toure has a little bit more to offer, but I feel physicality-wise, they're very comparable.
Yeah.
And then we have Dean Huijsen playing for Real now. His last notable item was the code Neon when he was at in Bournemouth. What do we think of this item? 107 pace, 129 defending, 118 physical. And then also want to mention,
tall too.
Yeah, did get a new face scan. So if you are tracking those things, looks a little more realistic.
I'm seeing comments here saying that he's left-footed. We'll bring this up to the team. Thank you.
Speaking of height, Nick Woltemade here in plays for Stuttgart. He is 198. So if you're looking for a straight-up target man, although he does have decent dribbling and shooting, but just little shout out. He's had a very good season in the Bundesliga. And then we've got Mark Casado here, 109. These 109s do not have the special skill points, just as a heads up. And then going through any others here, chat, that we want to check out. We want to see Dogi. I remember his
Dogi's
last...
nice for the pace. Yeah.
Yeah. He was in the league exchanges, right? Was the last item I remember. He got at the start of the year.
Sorry, I'm laughing at this comment here from Alka. Need vote for Daybreak, EA, please. Without vote, no. Please add him to After Daybreak. I'm not sure if everyone will be happy with it, but we need the German 105 center back in After Daybreak, you know. Thank you for sharing your feedback. Made me laugh.
Is it one of those where you see it so many times you're gonna be like, wait,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
in
It's
this?
exactly a vote. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Another one as well, Lucas Bergvall, new face scan. So if you do
Yep.
use the Swede in your CM position, you can notice updated face scan. And that actually is a nice transition to some of the new face scans that have been added in game over the past few weeks. Wanted to highlight some of those. I've kind of made a little watch list here to show some of the major ones that I think community would be excited to see. So there's a bunch of new ones that have come in over the past few weeks, especially from Indonesia, Mexico, Brazil, certain players there, Argentina. So you can see they have their appearances updated. This one, Calafiori. I don't know if you guys remember the previous face scans. These are a big upgrade. Araujo as well. And then we looked at Huysen and Bergvall, but also wanted to shout out Indonesian players that have gotten new face scans. Emil Odero plays in Serie A. Look at Kevin Dix here. So just a
Big shout
little
out to
shout
the
out.
Indonesia FC Mobile community. Love you guys.
Got Hilgers here. So just a few that have been updated. There's a bunch of them who have, but these are some of the highlights to show you guys. So if you use those players, it's always nice getting updated face scans, and especially for players that maybe aren't as well known globally. So a nice touch there. And that connects actually was Araujo plays for Bournemouth, which is what we wanted to just briefly bring up was the Premier League Summer Series, which is going on right now. There's matches being played in 3 cities in the US between Premier League teams: Bournemouth, Everton, Manchester United, and I'm blanking on the last team. West Ham, thank you. And as part of that, there are some activations in FC Mobile. So I'm sure you guys have already checked out the Premier League Summer Series pack here, which will open and we can get a player from those 4 teams. And then the other thing as well, which I thought was a really nice addition, was the Premier League trivia chat. I don't know if you guys have tested it out. It's actually a lot harder than it looks, and it really requires you to dig deep on your Premier League trivia. So as part of the Premier League Summer Series going on, we wanted to do some of these trivia questions with you and use the polls in chat to see how many of you can get them right. So we've got a few of these questions ready to go. So we're going to flash them up on screen, and then it's up to you to vote on which, basically answer the question correctly by using the voting mechanism on Twitch and YouTube here. Or if you're on Discord or wherever, just drop in chat which one do you think is the right answer. So if we've got that ready to go, we can pop it up on screen and kind of do an interactive trivia session with you all. So first one here.
With an easy one.
Yeah. All right, chat. So what are Everton's traditional home kit colors? Is it red? Is it blue? Is it white? Or is it green? So we'll flash the poll briefly up on stream. You can also answer in the chat. This one should be pretty easy. Shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's not green. I'm seeing a few people trolling with the green there. All right, that one's really easy. We're at 95% blue. That is the correct answer. Fun fact, the royal blue for Everton was first used in the 1901-1902 season. So over 100 years of that color being used for the Toffees.
Whoa. Some deep knowledge, Antoine. Wow.
I got to shout out Jason. Jason's been the knowledge factory here for Premier League trivia.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Jason. Thank you.
I know. So you guys got that one easily. Let's pull up the next trivia question up on screen here. Which West Ham player was capped the most times for England? So this is for the English national team. Is it Bobby Moore? Is it Jeff Hurst, Martin Peters, or Frank Lampard? Let's see those in the stream chat. Let's see if Jason can pop that poll up real quick.
The difficulty level just increased by a lot.
Let's see what people are voting. We're seeing some votes coming in. Leave it up for a few more seconds. Get your votes in, everybody. We've got consensus. All right, Bobby Moore. Yes, that was the right answer. Chat, 56% of you said Bobby Moore, so congrats. You guys got that one right. And an extra little fun fact from Jason is it was 108 caps, which was the record at the time. I guess an add-on is who broke his record. That would be, I don't know the answer, but if anyone in chat does know, that would be interesting. Anyways, next trivia question, and then from there, I think we can call it from there. So last question we're going to do is, what is the capacity of Old Trafford? This one's a tough one, Tack. Like, is it 68,000, 72,000? Yeah. 74,310. Oddly specific.
Very specific. Very odd. Very odd.
Or is it 70?
I wonder where those 10 extra seats are.
Also, if you've played the trivia in extra time, you probably recognize some of these questions, so you may already know the answers. But let's see in chat. Which one are you voting for? A, B, C, or D? All right, so we're seeing the votes coming in. We'll leave it for just a few more seconds. All right, it looks like consensus was on answer C, which is correct, 74,310, which was after the latest expansion in 2006. And that was at the time the largest football club stadium in the UK. So good job if you got it. The other thing, Tack, this is helpful for, is if you're going to do this trivia and you've watched the stream, you now know some of the answers. So you can go into the stream or into trivia in extra time and be like, wait a second, Tack and Antoine told us about this already. Boom, got the question right.
Watching FC Mobile live here with us, not only you get to enjoy some nice moments with the community, you also get a lot of knowledge and advantages in game. So thank you for being here. And of course, we'll have the reward code to tell us all in a little while. It's gotta make sure that we're covering all of the news that we're supposed to cover today. But yeah, since everybody did so great, we're going to give you guys the code anyways. But since you guys did so great at the trivia, you guys deserve a reward. So yes, we'll have the code. Let's just check if we talked about everything, and it'll be a few minutes.
I think, yeah, I'll pull up the gameplay stream up here again if we can get the build up on stream. I did want to showcase quickly was scouting camp, and I think, yeah, here we go. This is the Ragnarok scouting camp team. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this one, just testing out some players. No real natural right back in this week of After Daybreak, so they got Mark Casado here. Honestly, I'm looking, I might just put Kuliarakis there at right back, or even move to like a 3 at the back, but it might be tough.
Yeah.
Might be tricky.
We all want to test, like, could be. You might not have the pace that you want there, but he might be a good option. Even Bellingham could be a good option there, right back.
Yeah. I'm seeing someone made a good suggestion is move Huijsen to the right back, which I believe, doesn't he have a... No, he doesn't have a secondary position, and then put Fellaini at center back. So I kind of agree with that one. You need the height for Fellaini, and then Huijsen's still fast enough.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna roll with
That
this
could work.
one.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see actually, Tack. Do we want to give it a shot if we can play a match with these guys?
Yeah, while I set up my device here, why don't we tell everyone the code for today?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm saying chat here. I mentioned code and then code. Okay, guys, you win. The code today is RISEUP. So you go to redeem.fcm.ea.com and the claim code RISEUP in theme for After Daybreak. You get a standard pack, so good luck. And then if you want to watch some interesting gameplay and hang out here with us, we will be here playing a little bit and chatting more with the community.
Yeah, gladly answer questions about the event, even just some questions about what's coming up over the next few weeks. These are always kind of my favorite part of the live streams, when we have the gameplay going. It's just kind of a good chat going with the community here. I'm actually debating if we can bring the gameplay build just back up here. Like, I'm comparing Owen and Ibra. That 170 pace
Always
up front
really
is
good.
very tempting. Like, even thinking, like, could I play Owen at right wing over Saka?
Yeah, I think so. But Saka is really well suited for a left winger.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna lock in my team.
All right, let me figure out my own formation here. Let's see. I'll try up, or want to narrow. So I want a pair of strikers.
Someone's saying just play a 3-5-2. I've done that in previous
oh yeah, we all remember that
formations, and it just doesn't go well. I can't play the 3 at the back for some reason. Like, I really like using wing backs in my build up, so I almost default to passing out to the right back or the left back, push them up, and I usually do 1-2s along the sideline to then move into the midfield. So you get rid of a right back or a left back, and I end up doing that with the center backs, in which case they get pulled way out, and I've got one center back stuck in the middle, and then I give up the ball in the midfield, let's say, and it's a odd man rush going the other side. So I've tried 3 at the back life. It just does not suit my style. So as much as I would love to try the 5 or 3-5-2, it's just gonna, like, Tack's gonna score 5 goals on me if I do that.
Oh, I don't think so, Antoine, but I would love to. I would love to score 5 goals on you.
I think you would. I don't know. I've tried 3 at the back. I don't know, chat. Like, what are some tips you've had for using 3 at the back in head to head? Because I just can't seem to make it work for me.
Some players are really good with it 3 at the back, the 3-5-2 specifically.
Yeah, because then if you're able to hold the fort with 3 center backs, then you just have way more firepower going forward. You've got the 2 strikers, plus you have the left mid, right mid.
I'm going to answer a few questions here from chat. So John is asking if the first gallery, Mighty Winter, if they will expire. As far as we've seen, the gallery and the options are still there. It's just that getting the Mighty Winter players is more difficult now, since all the rewards are after Daybreak. Good question, by the way. Extra time, as always, we can't really show, but we are expecting, refreshes there to the selections. I'm ready here, Antoine.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Well, let's try, right? Okay, I think it worked.
There we go.
Okay, thank you, Jason. There's a poll in chat. Will Tech take the win? I don't know. I think Anthony takes another W, but let's see. I'll try my best here.
Also, I'm seeing some people asking for me to open the 3K gem pack. We could, just to see who it's going to be afterwards, but I don't think it'll be as exciting as the other one we did.
Okay, let's see. Who are you most excited to test here? Oops, made a mistake. A free kick? Well, thank you, referee. I'll take this.
How's the ping on your end? I'm sitting actually pretty decently.
I'm at 60, so if I make a mistake, it's my fault.
Yeah, I'm at about 70
here, Tack. Okay, okay. We're on a fair playing field here. Ooh, great pass. Ooh, okay.
Ooh, love that, Saka.
That's on me. Sorry, everyone that voted for Tack will take the win. We still have time. I'll figure out my defense here.
Oh, you left me wide open. Finesse from that spot.
You know what I've been trying to do? I've been trying to turn off the auto movement from defenders, and sometimes I get my thumbs kind of like hovering around, and I make a mistake.
So I feel like we talked about that with Timo last month. Yeah. Around it being very popular to turn off if you want to make sure that defenders don't automatically get drawn towards attackers that you don't want to face up. And oh, that's a pen.
I don't think that's a pen. I disagree. I do have hopes here because we're not very good at pens. Oh my god.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Right. It's
so,
alright.
Chat, I'm curious, how many of you turn off that setting, the auto? Is it called auto defend in the gameplay settings? What is the exact term for it?
Auto play, I think, or auto move. Now I'm missing the.
Oh, it's like when you don't touch the game, it'll auto play.
Yeah, it's the autoplay feature. If you don't know what we're talking about, if you turn this option off, your defenders will move freely when you're controlling them. I think you can notice that sometimes, even when you're not, oh my god, even when you're not, even if you're moving away from the attacker controlling a defender, sometimes the defender will still close in. Okay, one back. We still have time.
Owen with a nice turn and shoot there. That was really quick.
Feels really smooth.
Yeah, the player auto switch mode. How many of you turn that on versus turning it off? Because talking to some of the competitive players last month, I think a lot of them turn it off so there's a bit more flexibility with the defending.
Let's go. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Let's see if Fellaini's a baller.
Well, that's going to be tough. Musiala in the box? Nope. Half time. There's a lot of action there. 3 goals. Someone's saying if you turn it off, it's harder to defend corners and crosses. Which I kind of agree because it does slightly guide you if you are, I guess, slightly slow to switch.
Oh, nice pass. Good first touch there by ooh. And then I spotted it. Ooh. That was very Zlatan winning that ball.
That was strong.
Wow. That was very Zlatan.
Very strong on the ball.
If it wasn't for a height in physicals.
And the finishing angle there too.
Yeah, really good. Because I did the goalkeeper rush. And you found the angle. Well played. All
right, it's 3-1. Tack, you need something here. That's not what you need.
That's not what I need. I need to stop missing my passes. Look at that. Come on, Tech. The disappointment.
Don't be hard on yourself. It's okay.
It's okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. There's 30 minutes left in the game. Yeah, I think
I misclicked.
Got it here.
I pressed the wrong button. I'm too nervous. Okay, so far highlights for me. Owen for sure. I was already having high expectations on him, but he did exceed them. Musiala feels really smooth too with the dribbling. This Heisen, maybe because he showed up more being right back, feels really good too. Like he's quick on the ball, even being a defender and being so tall.
I'm trying that power
let's
shot.
see if we can get 2 back. Let's go. That's not what I wanted to do.
You're trying to
I wanted to score. I wanted to score instead of, you know, having a deflection.
Well,
should have tried a bicycle kick or something.
Ooh, Owen in open space. That is dangerous.
That is very dangerous. Oop. Oop. Ooh. Oh, wow. Right in the top corner.
Let's get a little replay on this one.
Chivehi.
Chivehi from look at that. That's not cross spam. I gotta say, if you cross it in and then you hit another header to a player who then finishes, that is good play. I just want to put that out there, chat. I don't want to see anyone saying cross spam. No, it was an open pass that he then headed on for the finish, which was a gorgeous finish, by the way. So
Antoine said it.
I want to set the record right. All right,
and he didn't have like a wind up like run. He just like straight up shot. Okay. Okay.
GG.
GG's, Antoine.
GG, that was fun. That was good.
That was fun.
Hey, I'm seeing Jason in the comments there saying kind of looked like cross spam to me. I don't think so. I will go to bat on this one. That if you're crossing and then you use that cross to head it back to someone else, then it's all good. You're forgiven.
Yeah.
I'll even show the goal again.
Antoine laid out the rules. We can all agree it was not cross spamming.
Chat, can I just get everyone's take on this one here?
Okay, let's run a poll here, Jason, if you can. Was that cross spamming or was that not cross spamming? I agree with Antoine. I think that's fair play.
Also, love that camera angle. Got a little bit of the crossbar. Someone's saying it was. I don't know, man. Someone's saying that's not cross spam. Thank you. Seeing a bit of both.
Justice for Antoine. I will vote here, but I will not tell anyone my vote. It's not looking good for you, Antoine.
It's not. 63%. Come on, guys.
Good for you.
I pled my case. Showcased why it wasn't. It's a gorgeous finish.
Hey, even if let's say we take that goal out of the equation, still beat me fair and square.
Let's see, 63%. Oh, well, someone, clearly cross spamming. I don't know, guys. All right. Well, if you face me in head to head, and I do this, then I'm sorry, it's too bad. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Make sure your center backs can deal with a little bit of a knock-on header.
Tech voted definitely. I can tell. I won't tell. Never.
Also, someone did request the 3K gem pack. Just let's do it for the laughs. I know people like to see these. These are fun.
Oop.
Oh,
Oop.
we get
There he is.
double Marcos Leonardo.
Hey, that from the 3K gem pack, much better than the first pack you got. So small
Honestly, can't
small
even be
dub
mad
for me.
about that.
Small dub. Yeah.
Like at this point, I'll take a 107 from those because that's how many shards?
Oh yeah.
That's decent shards. Let's just check this one.
Chat has me cracking today.
I'll take a 109
Don't worry,
as well.
guys. Oh, okay.
Oh, I think that was the last thing as well. Just wanted to show was the full list of players who are coming out in week 4 here of Ragnarok. So some 105s, some 104s and 103s.
Sorry everyone, we cannot show extra time with the test build that we have here.
And then we could show the... There you go. Daily rewards actually get updated with After Daybreak shards. So just a heads up, guys. I saw someone on... it was on Reddit, I think, or on Discord, was saying you could wait on your daily tasks until the event launches, which is tomorrow, to complete it. So you get like almost an extra day of shards. So I thought that was a pretty smart way of doing it.
You can buffer it. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then, as always, there's this game, Mow Money, where you can help me mow the lawn to get some shards as well.
All help Antoine mow the lawn.
Yep.
We can all get rewards together by helping Antoine. Thank you, Antoine.
The rewards are decent.
By the way, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Rewards are decent. Also, those extra time shard ones are helping me out a lot. Getting the extra time tokens and then turning those into shards. Those have actually added, I want to say 50 to 70 shards. So those have been a pleasant surprise, which has been nice. All right, chat. Just looking at some of the questions. Exchange player, yeah, we looked at that. That was Fabregas. Gonna look at the division rivals. Yeah, as we mentioned here, we'll just show that. Or the league exchanges, sorry. Was these are updated with new players as well. So if you are holding on to those league tokens, you could use them here and potentially get After Daybreak players.
I got a question here from what's the use of having the universal token section? We just released that section there for players to use their leftover universal tokens because they're not available to be claimed in the game anymore. That was mainly because we revamped Division Rivals and their use got they prioritized because now we have better Division Rivals rewards in there. So those exchanges that you can see in game are just for the players to make sure that they use the tokens that they have left. Thank you for the question.
And then the last thing before we sign off here is just season highlights. So if you guys haven't gotten these yet, make sure to go grab them. Very helpful for those extra time tokens that we were just talking about, and potentially you could turn those into shards. So it's well worth it if you want to maximize the amount of shards you want. All right, seeing some questions here around the Mighty Winter packs. Yeah, I think we're chatting with the team about that one. And then, yeah, as we've mentioned, yeah, different shards. So make sure you plan out how you want to approach After Daybreak shards versus Mighty Winter shards. And let's see if there's any other questions, chat, that you guys had about the event.
Yeah, cannot comment on players specifically coming up. So, and extra time also. Sorry, we cannot show it.
But yeah, very much looking forward, chat, to seeing the debates on the 111s that are coming this week. And I know in every week there'll be new 111s coming out, so keep your eyes peeled for those. And if you see one you want now and you can go for it, that's fine. I usually like to wait a little bit till I have the shards that I need and kind of know how my team's looking. But yeah, looking from these, it's a very nice week one. So as always, guys, the Ragnarok After Daybreak event will start Thursday UTC. So as usual, and then there'll be weekly refreshes. We'll be on for another live stream in a couple weeks' time where we'll showcase another new event, which we're really excited for. So it should be a really good time. I've had a great time here today playing the new game, playing the new event. Obviously, TACR matchups are always the best, and answering questions in chat are always a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you everyone for committing a bit of your time to hang out here with us. We'll see you in game. Keep dropping your feedback wherever you can. We're always watching. And see you next time.
Catch you next time. See you guys.
All right. See you everyone. Bye-bye.